Harry has faced a tough road to hoe after repulsed and disgusted by UK for being tight-lipped amid Queen health. No member of the royal family has publicly spoken, either during an engagement or via statement, about the Queen's health and her ongoing battle with COVID-19. Individual royals remained tight-lipped also after it emerged earlier this month Prince Charles first and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, later, had tested positive for the virus. News the Queen got COVID came amid a wider public concern for her health. In October, it was announced the monarch had decided to follow her doctor's advice and temporarily cut back her royal duties. On the day she cancelled her planned two-day trip to Northern Ireland, the Queen was taken to hospital to run some preliminary tests, it was later revealed. However, the results or nature of these analyses were never disclosed. The Queen has since limited her royal work to her daily duties as a sovereign and engagements behind palace walls, including meeting with foreign dignitaries. Following a period of rest during the Christmas holidays, on February 5, the eve of the beginning of her Platinum Jubilee, she appeared on sparkling form as she hosted a reception at Sandringham House for local charities. While she was using a cane, the sovereign walked around the ballroom at her Norfolk home to speak with several guests and cut a cake. The monarch, who was first seen using a light walking stick for comfort during an engagement at Westminster Abbey 4 months ago, received guests in person again last week, after travelling back to Windsor Castle. However, this time she sparked concern after cheerfully admitting to her two guests, the incoming Defence Services Secretary Major General Eldon Miller and his predecessor Rear Admiral James MacLeod, she couldn't move while gesturing at her feet before shuffling towards them for a handshake. Amid these health woes, one royal commentator believes Prince Harry will likely be concerned for his grandmother. Author Katie Nicholl told OK! Magazine, the Queen is 95, and she's obviously feeling the strain of losing her husband, as well as her advancing age. On a personal level, I think Harry will be very concerned for his grandmother's health. Prince Harry relocated to the US in late March 2020 with his family. But he has stressed multiple times his bond with the Queen has remained strong. He told Oprah Winfrey during the Sussexes' joint interview in early 2021, "My grandmother and I have a really good relationship and an understanding. And I have a deep respect for her. She's my colonel-in-chief, right? She always will be." Speaking to his friend and TV host James Corden for a special episode of The Late Late Show in February 2021, the Duke of Sussex also revealed the Queen sent across the pond a waffle maker as a Christmas present after discovering her great-grandson Archie Harrison wanted one. The Queen also publicly expressed her affection for Harry after his decision to step down as senior royal, saying in multiple statements that Duke and Duchess of Sussex and their children remain much-loved members of the royal family. Buckingham Palace announced on Sunday the monarch is experiencing a mild bout of COVID. Buckingham Palace announced Sunday that Queen Elizabeth II has tested positive for COVID-19. Her Majesty is experiencing mild cold-like symptoms but expects to continue light duties at Windsor over the coming week, palace officials said in a statement. She will continue to receive medical attention and will follow all the appropriate guidelines. The Queen's diagnosis comes 10 days after her son Prince Charles contracted COVID-19 for a second time, with his wife Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall testing positive on Monday as well. CNN reports that the Queen recently met with Prince Charles, but the specific date was not revealed. On Wednesday, Queen Elizabeth II, who received her first COVID vaccine done in January 2021 and has reportedly had all her follow-up shots, although the palace would not confirm that information citing medical privacy, the BBC reports, met with outgoing Defence Services Secretary, Rear Admiral James MacLeod, and his successor Major General Eldon Miller. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson tweeted Sunday, "I'm sure I speak for everyone in wishing Her Majesty the Queen a swift recovery from COVID and a rapid return to vibrant good health." Hours earlier, before the palace's announcement, Johnson tweeted, "COVID will not suddenly disappear, and we need to learn to live with this virus and continue to protect ourselves without restricting our freedoms." Queen Elizabeth II, who turns 96 in April and has spent 7 decades on the throne, spent a night in the hospital in late 2021 for undisclosed reasons. Reports suggest that the Queen suffered from exhaustion, forcing her to cancel scheduled engagements. Her husband, Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, died in April 2021 at the age of 99. Buckingham Palace went through great lengths to isolate Queen Elizabeth amid the COVID-19 pandemic, the New York Times reports, but in recent months the Queen had begun making public appearances again. The Queen was next scheduled to appear at a March 2 diplomatic reception at Windsor Castle among other services that month, but those engagements are now in doubt, CNN reports.